Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Locker of Death. Tickets finally replenished because I'm quite excited to see what happens next. We might be about to find out how Karina died. Assuming that's actually Karina. Although I feel like her sister has to be involved unless they're going to have random silhouette people be her murderers. Several other students run past us next, chasing after Karina. They're laughing and taunting her as she tries to get away. Hey, leave her alone! They all ignore us entirely. Hey! Nodoka grabs one of the bullies, but her hand passes straight through his shoulder, without any effect. She stumbles backward. They're not really here. We're witnessing the past. I swear, if she falls down the stairs... I don't want to watch this. Or are they really going to stuff her in a locker and she, dies in there because they forget to let her out? That would be especially tragic. And horrifying, and I would want bad things to happen to the people involved. But there's nothing any of us can do but stand there as the other kids corner Karina. She backs up against the lockers, crying. Go on, keep crying like a baby. It won't change anything. Heard you told the teacher on us. You know what happens to people who snitch? No, I didn't say anything. I didn't. It's probably Kana. But everyone knows you're just paranoid. Poor little Karina making up stories. I won't say anything again. Please, just let me go home. I don't know. I think she needs to be taught a lesson. What do you guys think? Yeah, show her not to mess with us. Karina screams as her classmates close in on her. Where are the teachers? The boy who wanted to teach her a lesson opens one of the lockers and they force her inside. She's just slender enough to fit. The locker. No, stop! They slam the door shut and laugh as Karina pounds against the door from the other side. Lockers are supposed to have a thing inside that you can slide up to open them. Let me out of here. This isn't funny. Please, let me out. Let me out. Do you hear something? I think it was just the wind. Come on, let's go home. They leave while Karina continues to scream for help from inside the locker. Now we're the only ones with her, but the scene from the past continues. Are we supposed to do something? Is this how we break the curse? What do I think? It's help or curse them. Maybe we can open the locker. We need to witness Karina's death. I think we need to witness Karina's death. We need to witness Karina's death. The words are chilling, but I feel certain that's the truth. That's the real reason her ghost brought us here. Maybe the stalker is one of the teachers. Someone staffing at the school and they find her. Because there's no way no one's finding her in this locker. No, watching this was bad enough already. I don't want to see her die. I'm afraid Shorty is probably right. Her death is surely at the heart of the curse, rather than the bullying alone. Then that stalker guy is going to show up and kill her while she's trapped in the locker? No wonder she's so angry at everyone. I wish we didn't have to see this. Me too, I wish we could help her, this poor girl. We look around the hall. Outside the light grows dim. Karina's cries fade to muffled sobs, then footsteps echo down the hallway. Oh no. A man comes into view. He looks around and then slowly walks toward the locker. Is someone out there? Help me, help! The man opens the locker door and Karina stumbles out. Her relieved sob changes into a gasp of surprise as she sees him. She screams and tries to run, but he grabs her arm. Who are you? Let me go! She struggles, but the man overpowers her. Nodoka and Mana have long since turned away, but Rui and I watch in horrified silence as he draws a knife. No, no! To finally get free only for this. Once Karina falls still, the man cradles her body in a twisted parody of gentleness and walks toward the exit. That was awful. I think I'm going to be sick. Follow him. We need to find out where Karina's body is. So he just randomly kills this girl? Who was this man? How did he know her? We race outside in time to see Karina's murderer burying her body right outside the school. And nobody found her? What's wrong with these cops? He smooths over the makeshift grave until you can't tell the ground has been disturbed, and then he walks away. The vision fades and we're back on the empty school lot. The ghost is nowhere to be seen. That poor girl. What do we do now? She wanted us to see how she died, so should we look for the grave? Yes, we need to find Karina's body and lay her to rest. We slowly walk to the spot we saw in the vision, just outside the boundary of where the old school building used to stand. Without a word, the four of us kneel down and begin digging. It's hard, slow work at first, but at last a pale shape appears, sticking up through the dirt. A bone. I think I'm going to be sick. Let's hurry and get it over with. We should probably just call the cops at this point. We dig and dig until at last Karina's skeleton is unearthed. It's her. Karina, are you listening? We'll let people know where your body is. We'll make sure that you're given a proper burial. I'm telling you, I don't think the evil ghost is Karina. I think it's Kana. Don't forget, we'll need a pretty good, darn good explanation. We can't say her ghost showed us where to find the body. What should we do? Just lie. Say we were investigating the empty lot. What if we say the ground looked disturbed? Should we say the ground looked disturbed? Or what if they could tell we're lying? Oh, I'll just say the ground looked disturbed. Because if we just say we're investigating, they'll be like, oh, are you digging? What if we say the ground looked disturbed? But it didn't. That's why no one was ever able to find her. He covered his tracks too well. Well, we know, Mona. That's why it's a lie. Okay, but it was to say there wasn't a tiny sign of something wrong. Something that made us curious enough to start digging. Yeah, like we were looking for treasure or something. Even if they look at the photos and say the ground isn't disturbed, they won't be able to refute us saying something about it just seemed unusual. It's worth a try. At any rate, the important thing is we found her body. Whether they believe us or not, they won't be able to deny that we actually found her. And Karina will finally be able to rest. Karina? Thank you. It's over, Karina. You can finally rest. Is this where she tells us no, it's actually Kana? As she begins to fade away, she reaches out to me, because there should be a few more chapters of this left. My sister, she... The rest of Karina's words are lost as she fades from sight. She's moved on from this world now. Does that mean we broke the curse? It should. Karina's spirit is no longer troubled. She was able to thank us and move on to her final rest. I can't imagine she wants revenge any longer. What was she trying to tell us? We learned that her mother killed her and her sister and then herself after Karina's death. She probably wants us to help them find peace as well. I don't think we've seen the mom unless the mom is the locker. I wouldn't be surprised if their spirits are bound to that house. It had too much hostile energy to be from Karina alone. Don't worry, Karina. I don't know if you can still hear us, but we'll do everything we can for your family. After we contact the authorities to report the discovery of Karina's body, we make sure everything is underway for her burial and for finally closing the case. What do you mean we? Like, what say do we have in this? Wouldn't it be up to the cops and, like, her living relatives? Then we get ready to leave. I thought we were going to the house. There's still more that needs to be done for Karina and her family, but we should have more time now, these fools. Karina is at peace, she's moved on, and the curse should be broken. We can finally relax. Once I pack up my bags and head outside, Ruby is waiting there already, and she turns to me with a dazzling smile. Thank you so much for everything, Shorty. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I suppose we all have reasons to celebrate. You and your friends are safe. I finally have closure for Nanami, and no one will be in danger from the Locker of Death ever again. There's still the whole thing about the Locker itself being cursed and the love connection to it, because that doesn't really seem to make much sense with Karina, even though she did have a tie to the Locker. I wonder if Kana had some kind of relationship with the Stalker and he betrayed her, because the Stalker just feels so random in all this. It's a pretty good feeling. We should celebrate once we're home. Good idea. And I know you had a stake in this too, but really, I'm glad you were here. I couldn't have done this alone. Are we going to go home and like find someone else dead and just be like, oh, the curse is real? She places her hand on my arm and steps close to me. Thank you, Shorty. I look into her face, so close to mine, although a light blush colors her cheeks, she doesn't move away. On the contrary, she tilts her face up slightly and closes her eyes. What should I do? Kiss her or see if the others are done yet? We have to go for the kiss. We're going Ruby romance route. Taking the hint, I cup Rui's cheek and kiss her. She draws a sharp breath and kisses me back as her arms twine around me and I pull her close. I really hope Nodoka and Mana aren't witnessing this, or they're going to kill us. Her kiss is soft, hesitant, as if she isn't quite sure what to do, and I take the lead. Our joy at being safe from the curse at last fills the kiss, and the rest of the world fades until we at last break apart. Did that just happen? Yes. I was afraid I might have dreamed it. Oh, so you've been dreaming about me? I decline to answer. Make of that what you will. Okay. Really, I never thought you would actually kiss me. Why not? We spent so much time together by now, I thought she must have realized my growing feelings for her. Haven't we just known her a couple days? I'm the outsider. Sorry, what? You've been friends with Nodoka and Mana for years. You all know each other so well, but me? I'm just a girl you met who wanted to break the curse. But you didn't put my name in the Death Locker. That's important. And you saved my life like several times. Knowing someone for a long time doesn't necessarily mean you won't be interested in someone you meet later. I thought the childhood best friend always wins. No, they usually turn out to be psychotic. I'm not sure that's how it works. Then I have a chance with you? Truly? I wouldn't have kissed you otherwise. Not that kind of guy. I need some time to sort through my thoughts, but yes. I understand. It's been a stressful time. I feel like I've been constantly on the move without any time to relax. Yeah, I know what you mean. It feels almost surreal to not be worrying about the curse anymore. We'll definitely need to celebrate. It's a good thing we picked Rui because Mana and Adoka are about to be dead. I thought we were already celebrating right here a moment ago. Shorty. She swats my arm but then rests her head against my shoulder. Perhaps both. We'll see. Standing with Rui so close to me, I feel like I can breathe easier. Like the quiet intimacy of this moment is proof that we can worry about normal things again. You know, the curse caused so much tragedy and death, but it also brought us together. I'm glad for that. So something good came out of the curse? Amazing, but I feel the same way. I'm so happy I met you. She looks up at me and I kiss her again. This time she responds with more confidence, kissing me passionately as she takes the lead. Oh, Shorty. Stick around, right? Or are you planning to move back? I hadn't thought much past tracking the Locker of Death to its next location. I doubt my parents will want to move again so soon, though. Why did they agree to move the first time? I'm glad. I'd hate to say goodbye so soon. Even if I left, we'd stay in touch. Don't worry. Promise? I promise. You'll have to try pretty hard to get rid of me. Well, I have no intention of doing that, and I won't let anyone else do it either. Oh, wouldn't that be messed up if, like, Nodoka or Mana was, like, jealous and they put Rui's name in the locker to try and kill her off? But then they both put her name in and get themselves cursed again. But since I think it's like a last chapter thing, I don't know if that's possible. Then I'm not going anywhere. What I feel for Rui, is it love? We've known each other for such a short period of time, and yet I feel so passionate when I'm with her. It's tempting to kiss Rui again. I'm just about to do it when the indoors open and Nodoka and Mana hurry out to join us. Maybe another time then. Sorry we took so long. Is everyone ready to go home? Yes, I'll be able to rest easily tonight. I still think we should go to the house while we're here. I think we can all say the same. Back to our cell. I feel like that's the first good night's sleep I got since Ritsuo and Hiroto died. It feels good to not have to worry about the curse anymore. Who's going to be dead when we go to school? I hope it's not Nodoka. Are we already on the romance route? I stretch and get up as I'm getting dressed for the day. Someone begins knocking on the door. Is it our mother informing us that our friend is dead? I look out the window and see Nodoka patiently waiting outside. Even for her, this is early. She looks happy, though, so at least this doesn't mean something is wrong. Yet. I hurry downstairs and open the door. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, did I wake you up? Not quite, but what brings you here so early? I've been thinking we should have a party to celebrate breaking the curse. That sounds like a great idea. I know Rui was thinking something similar. So I thought I'd come over here and start planning party ideas with you. What kind of celebration should we have? What should I suggest? Piñatas! I'd prefer a private celebration with you or something fun for all of us. Something fun for all of us. Even if I was dating her, I'd feel weird saying the private celebration part. Something fun for all of us. Well, obviously, it's not a party if it isn't fun. Maybe we should have cake or snacks? Why not both? That sounds good to me. I'll make a list of party supplies we need. Do you want to go to the store with me to get them? Sure, I can do that. I still need to finish unpacking, though. How much did you pack for this trip? No problem. I'll work on the list while you unpack. She sits down on the couch and pulls out her phone. While she starts typing up party supplies we'll need, I head back upstairs. I want to get back to the curse plotline. I was so tired last night I didn't bother to unpack anything besides what I absolutely needed. Now I finished the rest, pulling everything out of my bags. Or are we going to unpack something that reveals the shocking truth? Finally, the only thing that remains is a small journal. Karina's diary. I kept it by mistake. I probably should make arrangements to send it back to her village. To who? I set the diary aside, but as I do so, a small slip of paper falls out from between the pages and lands on the floor. Huh? I don't remember that being there. Is this the thing? I pick up the fallen paper and look at it. In the same handwriting as the diary pages, a single thing is written. Kana. So this is Kana's diary? How did this piece of paper get into the diary? Why is the name of Karina's sister written on it? Does this mean we aren't done yet? Find out in the next chapter! I think that was a terrible chapter end. So, like, didn't this mention Kana by name, this diary? Or is this supposed to be Kana's diary? Like, I maintain that we had the twins mixed up, but I'm probably not going to have a ticket for another 2 hours, too, and I want to continue. I'm frustrated, but also curious, and we never should have left the village. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!